Hello, minasan, Hikidachi this, and I forgot to switch the movie poster. I'm sorry. And welcome to another Watchalong. I'm gonna switch to the poster now. And welcome to another Watchalong. I'm doing this outside my usual stream hours, so I don't really expect anyone to show up. But I've been meaning to watch movies in Halloween for the longest time, and honestly, I wanted to give it a try. So I'm just gonna watch a bunch of movies. If someone joins, it's nice. If not, that's also okay, right? Also, this movie sounds really good. Let me switch the thing real quick. The name of the movie is Siksa Neraka, right? Which is this. This is the correct poster now, and the description says something about going to hell and paying for your sins. As you can see from the poster, it looks really good, right? It's also an Indonesian movie, just as the last one we watched. So let's begin watching the movie. If you're watching this on the VOD, I appreciate it a lot. Let's enjoy the movie together. I'm gonna keep saying my dumbass commentary if you want. I don't think it's dumbass. I think it's pretty smart. But usually people don't like other people talking during movies, so I don't know. Umbara Brothers Films. That's a cool name. So the last Indonesian movie I watched, which was it's the first one I ever watched, what's kind of mid. I think that's a good word for describing that movie. It was kind of mid. So I'm expecting this one to be at least the same, right? Because it was like a 7. So this one should be at least similar to that one. We see a bunch of people praying. I'm assuming this is common because the other movie has like a similar thing. And there's a picture of a girl. And someone is... I was going to say she's sleeping. She's dead. This girl died, right? She has the face covered with like a blanket. I don't know the customs of this country for funerals, so I'm just gonna assume it is common, right? My deepest condolences. By the way, as far as I know, Siksa Neraka literally translates as like torment from hell or something like that. Is she in heaven? Maybe it's in hell. This movie it's about hell, so. I forgot to put the timer on, sorry. Oh, someone's asking for help? Help me. It hurts. I definitely watched more horror movies this month than the previous year. Last year I watched like 2 horror movies. One was on stream, one was on my own. I've been watching like at least like 2 movies per week this year, and I've been watching some movies on my own, which hasn't been bangers to be honest. But I will do more watch-alongs, but I don't think people enjoy them as much as I do. I mean, it makes sense you're not watching the movie unless you have time, so it's kind of hard to do it. I will try to do more watch-alongs during the weekends, hopefully. There's someone chained to a wall, and a little kid is going into the room, and there's bloody footprints, and it's like a dungeon. And it doesn't have a face. God damn it. She's being tortured in hell. So she was in hell? From the legendary comic Siksa Neraka. So it's a legendary comic. Maybe I will give it a read. Legendary comic. It's not any comic, it's legendary comic. Allah, please forgive me. Oh, it even has an intro song. Nice, 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 nice. It has a really nice comic introduction with all the things that I think are going to happen in the movie. Kind of spoilerish if you ask me. But overall, pretty good. Like it. Nice animation. Nice presentation. As of now, much better than the previous movie. Can't wait to see all these things happening in the movie with real people. And this is great production that I feel it's something the other movie also had. So I'm guessing most Indonesian movies have this high production value. It looks really good. Siksa Neraka. I will give it, I probably am mispronouncing that, but I will give it a try. As for those who disbelieve in our verses, we will put them into hell one day. Each time their skin is scorched, we will replace their skin with another skin. May they taste the torment. Allah is the mighty, the wise. And like some verse of the Quran, I am guessing. But ayo, that's fucked up. Islamic event of the Prophet Muhammad. Very religious movie, I have to say. Hello, Monimer said, thank you for coming to stream. How are you doing? The Archangel Jibril did something. The seventh layer sky. So right from the start, like from the get-go, very religious movie. Which is, I don't have a problem with that. It's just quite interesting. He also witnessed hell. I'm kind of curious about, like, I don't know if it's Indonesian. I don't know if the language it's Indonesian. But it's kind of curious because it sounds like Italian and Portuguese and Spanish. It kind of sounds a little bit like those languages. Like the words sound similar. What's Siksa Neraka? It's a horror movie about people going to hell to pay for their sins, apparently. And apparently it's based on a really famous comic, according to the movie itself. Also, Siksa Neraka means like torment from hell, I think. So this movie is really different to the other one. The other one was like more like fantastic adventures with folklore, ghosts, and this is more deeply religious. They need a rukia for your child? What? It says rukia. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it properly. It's the practice of treating illnesses through Quranic ayat and invocations as prescribed by. It's like praying. It's praying, right? I feel like it's praying. I like when movies or games have a bunch of words that I don't understand because they're in a different language, and I can like research them and learn the words. I love it. The kids are playing as ghosts. It is the peak of all misery and concerns. Voices that are so spooky and creepy from all the screams of fear. Oh, these kids are bullying one of the other kids into going to hell. Oh, it's the girl that saw the, the vision from hell, right? Man, kids are so bad. So like a girl died, a random girl for now. This little girl got a like a visage of hell, and they are growing up in like a religious place, like a church, temple, where everyone is afraid of committing sin. Is this common practice? The sins of the world will punish us in hell. The movie is really beautiful. I have to say, like as of now, much better than the other one, and the other one was good. The world asks us to have fun until we realized that we might not have much time to prepare for the afterlife. I mean, I'm here for a good time, not for a long time. I love when movies have like little boys or girls singing. It's cute. On Sunday morning, I go to the city with my dad. I board on a nice car, then I take a seat at the front. They are singing something like that. 10 years later, yeah, so they grow up, right? So they should be like 18, 20. Yeah, I feel like it's about 20. So they were like 8, 9, 10. So 20 something, 22 at much. I think it's much older. And I'm guessing this one is the older girl now. It seems they are still living at the temple. I really cannot like fathom a life like that, just growing up with a bunch of people in a temple or like a house or something and just staying there for the rest of your life. As that's the name of the protagonist. Seems they are hiding something from the. I'm just gonna call him priest because I think he's a priest or like monk, priest, father. What religion do they even practice in Indonesia? Like Muslim, right? Are they Muslims too? I mean, I'm sure there should be like Catholic people to rap, but this is Muslim religion, right? Aren't you a hikikomori? Don't you stay at home all day? But yeah, but it's my home, and I'm alone, not in a house with a bunch of people. Which is it's not only your home, but also like a temple where people go and do things. Like I couldn't. Like, that's what I'm trying to say. Well, it seems they do go to other places, like school. I'm guessing. I wonder what is the word for priest in Islam or like Muslim religion. So they call themselves brother and sister and mother and father, but I don't know if they're like actual family or just like people. They do let them go out because this guy named Saleh just came back from, I'm guessing, vacations to school. What's happening? I don't know what they're having for lunch, but it looks good. I just had a salad for lunch and that doesn't feel me. Apparently he went to Jakarta. Yeah, he went to university apparently. And he got a phone for his dad and a scarf for his mom. That's nice. You know, going to college, being able to make money, gifting something for your parents. That's nice. He got a plushie for one of his sisters and a study guide for the other one. That doesn't seem fair, but okay. Such a nice family. I can't believe they're gonna pay for their sins in hell. Uh-oh. Apparently one of the little sisters got a 15. I'm guessing out of 100 in a test. And she's being punished? So you do poorly in a test and your father hits you with a bell in the wrist? What the hell is wrong with these people? Oh, it's not for failing the test, it's for hiding the test. No, it is for doing poorly on the test. Oh god, it's not a belt, it's a... He's hitting the palm of her hand with a stick. What the hell is wrong with these people, man? The real hell is living in this family, man. For my little princess a plushie, for my dumb studying material. Apparently, he got the studying material because she's the next one in line to go to university. What is happening? The father got a call and now it's really concerned. Someone died? And a lot of people been dying in this movie. It's been like, what, 10 minutes and 2 people dead already? But this one died out screen, so I'm not gonna count it. Apparently, penguin it's pronounced penengin or something like that. I don't know. I cannot speak Indonesian. I never understood the concept of corporal punishment of bad grades. What's that gonna do? Especially if you hit the hand. If you hit the hand, she cannot write anymore. Ah, but the big brother got her a music CD, but it's a secret because the father doesn't like music CDs, so that's why he got the plushie to cover for the CD. And one of the sisters wants to be a singer. So I'm slightly confused because they speak Indonesian in Indonesia, right? But I also have seen that they speak Japanese, I think it is, which it's confused me a little bit. Again, I'm not a pro at this. He's not just a brother, he's a bro. Yeah. Dini? What happened to Dini? It's Dini dead? And who's Dini? Wasn't Dini your classmate who was expelled from school? But she ended up killing herself, damn. And suicide is a sin, so you instantly go to hell. Is this movie made to scare people into behaving? Because it feels like it. That's what I don't like about religious extremists, right? Be it like Muslim, Christian, whatever. Like when they take it too far, it's too far. But this is based on a comic, right? So let's see how it goes. So the parents are going to the funeral, which I'm guessing it's the door to, like, the chance for them to go to hell. So it's two brothers and two sisters. So it was not a school, it was just like a household. But the father is very religious and they were raised at home. Come on, it's been like 20 minutes and nothing of hell has happened for the beginning. Is that a common thing? Because both of those Indonesian movies I have seen today start really good and they kind of slow down. Oh, apparently the sister that likes to sing. You may remember her. Like I mentioned, she was singing at the beginning when she was a baby. She made it to to the final of like a singing contest, and she wants to go. The father won't allow it, but the brother is gonna bail her out. I mean, not to be that kind of person, but do you prefer to go to like a singing contest instead of going to your friend's funeral that committed suicide? So I'm just guessing. I like to guess. Are they gonna go to the concert and they gonna die on the way to the concert and they gonna go to hell? All of them want to go to the city because of their own selfish reasons. Like one wants to go to the concert, the other one wants to go to like a shop or something. Uh, they are both once in a lifetime events, but going to the contest might be good for her future. She's taking weights. I don't think that's the case, right? It's like a pipe dream. And if I die and you guys don't go to my funeral for going to a contest, I will feel offended a little bit. Oh, the little brother is in love with a girl. That's why he asked for a perfume. But the dad doesn't allow perfume for some reason. Oh, the big brother is engaging in gambles, which is highly illegal and I'm guessing also a sin. Oh, wait. What if we're seeing the sins they are committing, right? Like, this guy is lustful for the girl. The other one is selfish. I don't know if that's a sin. Pride, maybe? I don't know how the Muslim sins work. I don't know if they are the same. This one is gambling. I don't know what the other sister is doing. The other sister seems like a good girl, right? She's the one that is afraid of hell because she saw the hell visions. And she likes to study and she likes to behave. So I wonder how is she also going to hell? She's eating a bread for some reason. Oh, I have seen this in another game I play, right? They cover you with different blankets. I'm not. I don't know the names of the blanket has a name, but I don't remember. I don't know if you guys remember. I play a game where you have to prepare for a funeral, and it's really good. Definitely a very interesting religion and culture, but I don't like the abuse to kids. If a kid loses his parent, it's called an orphan, but how do you call a father that lost his child? That's a good question. And they found a couple of old men walking together on... Mr. Haji. We want to cross the river. It's dangerous, don't go there. And this old man is blind? They are crossing another river? Is there a bunch of rivers in Indonesia and I'm not aware of that? It's a bunch of islands, I guess, right? Yeah, this old man is asking them not to go to the river, but they are looking. And this little girl, the religious one, it's terrified. Understandable. Like, this is not even being afraid of dying. This is being afraid of what happens after you die, right? Which is much worse because it could be eternal. Oh, it's raining. But they have umbrellas, it's good. They have to cross the river when it's low. Are they gonna drown? So I feel bad because the little sister really wants to go, and the big brother is supportive, and they want to go, but the other two don't want to go anymore. But I feel like this could be a big mistake and you could die. A bunch of people die because of stupid things like this, right? They are gonna go. Yeah, I feel like they're gonna drown. I'm still waiting for them. It's almost half of the movie and they haven't gone to hell yet. Peace be upon you and blessings for Allah. Oh, lights went off during the funeral thing. I'm trying to remember the word for funeral, but I don't remember. That was the name of the game. It was Janasa, right? It was Janasa with my mother. The night before Janasa, something that was Janasa. That's the Muslim funeral, right? Janasa. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it properly, but it's like that, like Janasa. Back in the day, losing a child was part of the parenting experience, but children rarely survived without care. They are trying to cross the river, but they are soaking wet. I don't know why they are even holding the umbrella anymore. They are completely soaked. This is the most stupid thing they have done, but they're teenagers, so I guess it makes sense. I'm just waiting for them to die, to be honest. Just die already so I can see hell. Oh, they fell down. Yeah. But the river is not even deep. I don't think they're gonna die. It looks so bad, man. It looks so fake. They are trying their best, but it looks so bad. Seems the mother has a bad feeling. She's looking at the dead girl. What? Oh my god. The dead girl did a spooky face and it scared me a little bit. Yeah, the kids are drowning. Yeah, they know something bad is happening to their kids somehow. I don't know how. Oh, one of the kids is absolutely dead. One of the little girls hit her head against a rock. Yeah, I think as Siksa done for. Yeah, the kids are gonna die, but I was expecting them to do something actually bad. They are just being like kids and then they go to hell to pay for their sins. That's so unfair, man. What the hell is this religion? Not to be disrespectful, but what the hell? Yep, they died. They drowned to death trying to go to a concert to have fun. The parents are gonna come back and there's no one in there, right? Fajar? Saleh? Yeah, there's no one home. Sisa? ATS. That's the names of the boys and girls. Imagine you try to have fun once in your life and you die. That's bad luck, man. Or it's because they are sinners and they deserve to die. According to the movie, I guess. But I don't think they're gonna find the bodies because they went down the river, right? They are still looking for their children. Remember, children, having fun is a sin and you will die. And you will go to hell and you will pay for your sins there. For just being a kid trying to have fun. Oh, there is someone hiding in the closet. I think it's a Sisa, but maybe it's the ghost of a Sisa? Yeah, it's a ghost. It's gonna be a screamer. Just do the screaming already. Or did she survive? I think she's dead. Yep, she's dead. Yeah, the kids are dead and they are tormenting the mother. Astaghfirullah. That's what you say when you're scared? I guess you're asking Allah for help. Gotta say, the movie started good, but all of this religious thing, it's taking too much screen time. I mean, I guess it's important for people that make movies in Indonesia. I don't know. It's just taking out from the spooky thing, right? Like, I understand you have to praise Allah, but it's been like 20 minutes. Just show me spooky things. I understand Allah is the eternal refugee. And no one is comparable to him. Yeah, I get it. Just show me spooky monsters. And before anyone says anything, if this was about Jesus Christ, it will be the same thing. I don't want to spend 20 minutes of a movie people praying to Jesus. I just want the monsters, man. Come on. Oh, well, someone is asking for help. I think it's one of the sons. But just the mom can hear. So your sons go missing and you start praying instead of trying to find them? That seems wrong. Yeah, the mother can hear the screams of pain from hell, I'm guessing. Are you not going to show me hell? Oh, there's a bunch of people outside their door. They're saying the old boys, old men, and blind old men, like, we see your boys going through the river, but the other way, right? They try to cross the river. And people say the current took your children. Then they are dead. So people saw them, but no one helped them? And they found the backpack on the riverbank. Yeah, they're super dead. Yeah, the religious undertone of the movie is not as much of an undertone as I was expecting. It's like the main theme. And again, it's taking too much from the movie. Like, I don't think this is a horror movie. This is a religious movie with a horror undertone at this point. Of course, this is just the first half of the movie, right? Maybe it changes on the second half, but like, if I was watching this movie on my own, I would be sleeping by now. Yeah, it's sad that she lost her children, but then again, all this talk about allies. I don't know. It's okay if you like space it around the movie, but as it is now, it's just been like 30 minutes of religious content and like 2 jump scares. They are actually searching for the kids, which is nice, with an ambulance and a rescue team. But the next morning, because it's dangerous at night while it's raining. I know what they're trying to imply is if you go and have fun you die, right? Because it's a sin and all that. But I take it as if you were an asshole and you took your kids to the places they want to go, they wouldn't have to go on their own through the river and die. That's how I take this. Yeah, and I understand you cannot keep everything to your kids and do whatever they want, right? But it was like an important thing for them to do, right? Obviously, the big brother understood that and he was trying to help. You need to have your priorities straight, regardless of religion or whatever. Oh, they found one of them. I think it's Saleh, yeah. Yep, he's super dead. Oh, someone woke up in hell, finally. I think it's Saleh too. Finally, the movie is gonna get good, hopefully. Yep, he's in hell. Can't wait to see what happens next. Fajar, Asisa, TS. Oh, I thought it was ETS. It's just TS. Very common depiction of hell. It's just a bunch of rocks, lava, and bones. Help me. Help me. I wonder how are they gonna pay for the sins of trying to have fun and trying to be in love and who's that? It's a bunch of people like chained to the wall, suffering. Look, I'm not trying to brag or anything, but I think if I went to hell, I would probably escape. Kratos did it. Kratos went to hell and escaped. So I will surely find a way to do it, right? I cannot be contained. This is the older brother, right? Yeah, it's hell. Full-fledged hell, full of lava, floating corpses. People butchering other people for whatever reason. A very CG hell, but it is what it is, right? They are forcing people to eat other people, which is very nice. There's demons stabbing you with hot metal rods. They are cutting your tongue with a knife. No, they got the kid, damn it. Damn, they got the kid. They are gonna chain him? Yeah. A bunch of screaming and suffering. It seems whatever they do to you depends on the sin you committed, right? Ah, this guy is just standing in a hot rock. Which doesn't sound as bad, but they're pouring lava on your head? Jesus Christ. Man, this is the good part of the movie. Yeah, let's go. The movie should just be this thing, right? Honestly, the CG is pretty bad, but I like it. I'm not one to judge a movie for the quality of the CG as long as it's decent. But it's hell, right? Surely they killed you more than once, right? They have to kill you like multiple times. Now this guy is gonna pay for his sin of, I guess, getting some lottery tickets? What they do for gambling? I wonder what they do to you for gambling. They are chaining him to something? And they are grabbing some big ass scissors? They are gonna cut your tongue? I guess that's for gambling? Oh god, yeah, they cut his tongue, damn it. And now they cut to the past, I'm guessing? Have you done your prayer? And this guy is on his phone. I guess if you don't pray to Allah, they cut your tongue in hell. And they cut your tongue, and it grows again, and they cut it again. So you don't say your prayers, they cut your tongue for all eternity over and over again? And they are reusing the CG? So I guess this is how the movie goes. They found the dead body, then they show you what they do to them in hell, and then they show you why they do that in hell, right? Again, not a big fan of this religious, like, mutilation of mostly innocent people, right? I mean, I'm not really that religious of a person, and I'm not judging other religions or my own, but it seems a little bit of overkill, right? Like, you don't do exactly the things we tell you to do, you absolutely suffer in hell? Like, give me a break. I will go to hell and I will kill everyone in there. That would be a sin. The sin of killing everyone in hell. And I feel like the heavy hand on the religious aspect of this story kind of ruins the whole thing, right? Because I feel like the story is nice. Obviously, the kids misbehave, they do bad things, they die, they have to pay for their sins. Hopefully, they come back and learn to behave, but like, they weren't even misbehaving to begin with, in my opinion. I mean, if I was the one to judge your sins, I would send the father to hell for harming his children, right? But it is what it is, right? Every religion decides to punish whatever they want. Thankfully, none of this is real. I don't mean the movie, I mean the religious practices. And again, what could be a really engaging sequence of showing the hell and the scenes and hell and the punishment and scenes and the punishment over and over again, it's ruined by like a really slow scene of, like, I know it's religious, I know it's probably needed if they want to make the movie. Again, I don't know much about Indonesia, so I don't know if they are forced to put this in the movie if they want to show this at all. Like, if you want to show death and hell, you have to show these religious aspects. And then they're gonna put him in a throne akin to like a jigsaw trap. And they are piercing your eyes. Oh god. Oh, that's very graphic. Oh, that's very gory. Jesus. Oh my god. Oh god. Yeah, this is good stuff. Like the gore, like the kills, really good, but it's like a heavy contrast with the other things that are happening, which I'm not a big fan of. I guess the same as the other movie, it's the pacing. Oh, this is the older brother. I mean, I know they are teenagers and they are in hell, but then put them on a fight, right? Try to punch people, try to punch the demons. I don't know. And this guy is trying to free his brother from the chains. Yep, the brother doesn't have eyes anymore or a tongue. A vitality therapist. Ah, this guy was paying for sex. Both of the brothers were paying for sex. Which again, maybe a little bit more of a sin, but I think it's far from a sin. So what happens if you get they stick a hot metal rod across your cheeks, across your mouth for having sex with prostitutes? Seems overkill if you ask me. I mean, I'm not abusing anyone. I'm paying money. I'm supporting a local business. Like, I don't know if I'm being a little bit harsh of because of these religious scenes. But you know, when you say your movie, it's about paying for the sins of hell, and like that's what the people want to see, right? Like you can even see in the poster for the movie that it's like, oh, it's hell. They are paying for their sins. You can't expect them to do something bad. So far, in my personal opinion, yeah, maybe prostitutes is not the best thing to do. I don't recommend it. Like if you don't have to do it, don't do it. Honestly, that just makes the world a worse place. But dying an eternal death in hell for that, it's a little bit too much, right? Because I don't even know if it's like prostitutes or like sexual gratification, right? It's is that a scene too? Oh, the mother found the pictures of his son with what I'm assuming it's a prostitute or just a girlfriend. I don't know. They are not doing anything indecent as far as I can see. Oh no. She found a box of condoms. Max pleasure. Oh my god. Your son was having sex. Now he deserves to go to hell. Imagine having sex once and you go to hell. Yeah, and what I assume it's the girlfriend, it's crying in front of him. So apparently this boy has like multiple girlfriends. Okay, if you cheat on your girlfriend, yeah, you go to hell. Yeah, okay. This one is justified. I approve of this particular one going to hell and suffering. Because you don't cheat on people. That's not good. And this woman is trying to talk to her dead son for some reason. So that's both of the sons, right? We are yet to see the girls. And they're gonna throw them to the lava as a big finisher. Yep, into the lava he goes. Fajar is dead again. Wait, he didn't even go into the lava, he just broke his bones? But then the bones rearrange, so you just suffer. You cannot die, so you just suffer forever from all the breaking bones and unbreaking of the bones. Yeah, that looks painful. But I mean, that's what you get for cheating on your girlfriend, man. It's hard to feel bad for you now. That's a scene, I agree, it's a big scene, right? So, suffering, it's justified. And they're gonna do it again. Yeah, they just do it again. They get to you, they cut your tongue, they cut your, like, they pick your eyes, and they throw you. Now they throw him into the lava. And he's burning in CG, in glorious CG. But how do you regenerate from lava? And now he's eating the rotten flesh of dead people. I guess you just spawn back. Oh, he's crawling out of the lava. But now he's clean. Now he's clean in his underwear. And now they're gonna bong you with a big. Oh my god, they bonged you with a big. Oh Jesus Christ, that's very graphic. The practical effects and CG in this movie are actually really good. They bong you with a big bat with spikes. Oh, and they can bury them because the weather is bad, right? So they're gonna keep suffering in hell until they can get a proper burial. That's hardcore, right? Like it. Wait, one of the sisters is alive? Yeah, one of the sisters is alive. I guess she's the one that appeared in the visage, right? Ah, because she's the one that was actually behaving. She's the one that ate the food that they left. She's the one that didn't want to go. She said her prayers. Kinda a bad message that the one that survives is the one that the father was abusing because of the exam, right? Like, what are you telling me, that I have to suffer in this world or in the other? I'll take my chances in the other one. I suffered enough. So only 3 of the brothers went to hell? That doesn't seem fair. Now they're criticizing the family? That's not. That's not something you do to someone that just lost 3 of his children. Maybe 4 if the other one doesn't survive. Chemistry for high school. Now he's looking at the math test that he punished the girl for. There's something written in the textbook. That is hard on me because he knows that I'm strong. Let's give the spirit up. Again, that's a terrible message to give people like, you're gonna be spared from hell because your parent beat you over nonsense. I don't like the message of this movie. As cool as the CG deaths are and the hell looks cool and everything, I don't like the message of this movie, which I'm gonna have to give it a low score because of that. I prefer the other movie now. Because now you think like the father is thinking, maybe I should have abused my other kids more. Maybe their all will be alive if I abuse them more, right? Maybe the message is that he's a bad father overall. But the one he abused, it's alive, so I don't think that's the message. And again, for a movie that it's supposed to be punishment from hell, it doesn't spend a lot of time in hell. We should be afraid. Afraid of what? If our provisions are not well prepared? So apparently the kids were a handful, stealing from other people and stuff like that. Again, I don't think it's a valid reason to go to hell. Except the cheating one, that's okay, right? Saleh told me if I join his insurance scheme, here's the project. Oh, he was scamming people. Wait, okay, that's fucked up. Apparently, one of the kids scammed someone. Like the blind old man, he scammed the blind old man saying he will pay for the operation. Like, You can pay me for insurance for your operation, but he just scammed him out of the money and never paid for the operation, and he went blind. That's so fucked up. Okay, he deserves to go to hell too. That's different. That's not I wasn't obeying my dad. That's I'm a huge hassle and I deserve to die. And just now he's finding the gambling notes, like tickets. And the fake insurance papers. And just now you're finding your kids are terrible people. And finally, after like 15 minutes, we're back to hell, and there's giant scorpions cutting people in half. That's cool. It was like 5 seconds, come on. Well, that explains how the kid has money to get phones and stuff like that. He was scamming money from old people. I mean, yeah, to give the children, right? But it's still not good. Okay, so far both of them deserve to die. So I wonder what's gonna happen to the other kid, like the other sister. They are giving people vomit soup to eat. That's disgusting. Oh god. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh god, I'm gonna throw up. More vomit soup? No, and then you vomit the vomit soup and then give that to someone else? Oh, that's disgusting. Man, if this movie was just the health cuts, it would be amazing. Oh, finally we get to see the little sister in hell. This is the one that wanted to go to the concert. I guess it's not a concert, it's like a tryout. No, I will feel bad for this girl because she's like 12, 14, 15. Oh my god, they're crushing this guy with a giant molten hammer. The punishments are really good. 12 is old enough to sin, I guess. I guess it's also old enough to die. And the father is crying now, but I don't know if he's crying because his children are dead or because they are bad kids. Oh, they found the body of Aziza. Which I'm guessing it's also dead by now. Like she's been unconscious for like 3 days in the river. She's really blue. Yeah, she's dead. But I have to admit, the same with the other movie. I think Indonesia has really good actors. Sadly, the plot of this movie, it's not it. Or maybe no, it's not the plot. It's the way it's being told. Not even being a good kid will save you from that. But I mean, if you're a good kid, you don't go to the concert that you're not allowed to go, and you don't die in the river. So I guess, yeah, being a good kid will save you from death by river. So three of the kids are dead, and the good one is in like a coma or something. Yep, as this is also dead. I mean, if anything, I just feel bad for the mother because she's suffering a lot because of the death of her children, obviously. But like the mother seems sad, the father seems more like upset. Then again, such a shame that we don't spend enough time in hell, and we're back to hell. And there's people being impaled. Wait, this is the one that it's in a coma, and it's looking for a Sisa. She's trying to remove something from her arm. What is it? Now we are in a flashback again. Oh, this girl was bullying the other girl, the one that committed suicide at the beginning of the movie. She was bullying her, like she's guilty of the suicide, and now she has like a bracelet with her name, like ink on her hand forever, and she's just watching her friend like roped to death over and over again without being able to do anything. Like she hangs herself, she dies, she falls to the floor, she comes back to life, and she hangs herself again over and over again. And you have to see it. This is pretty good. This is good stuff, right? Because it's like if you feel guilty for the death of someone, you have to like experience the suffering of doing like them doing it over and over again and suffering in front of your eyes because it was your fault. So this is really good. Again, this movie has really good moments and really bad ones. But having to experience that, enough experience in suicide, you're gonna pay for your sins now. One of the dead looking guys, it's taking her to pay for her sins, I guess. That's F up, like real, in the good sense. I will blame their father for everything, anyways. I like well known nowadays to strict, create very obedient children who suffer from smallest things or you raise expert liars. Yeah, I guess in the end, they're gonna cut the tongue from this girl too. No, they are gonna remove the teeth? Yeah, I guess they all deserve to go to hell in the end, right? Just the movie doesn't make it very clear at the beginning. Oh, they are not cutting her tongue, they are like nailing her tongue to a rock. And they are cutting your hands with a blade full of spikes. And this is good stuff. Oh, I wish the movie was just this. Like, give me 2 hours of this and 10 out of 10 movie. I mean, bad people paying for their sins? Good stuff. Like, thankfully, they were horrible people, even if they were kids. So, good stuff. And that explains why she didn't want to go to the funeral. Yeah, it makes sense, right? I guess the movie's not that bad. Still not a big fan of all this religious, not even undertone, but I guess it's necessary because it's a different religion, right? Maybe I don't understand the concepts of like all of this entails, right, to them. Again, it doesn't make for a good movie to stop the action, quote unquote, for all of this talking. Right? I'd rather do the talking first and then the action and not talking, action, especially when it's more talking than action. And this guy finally admits it. I'm not a good father. Please forgive me, oh Allah. Well, you're gonna go to hell too. Well, at least, okay, this movie is getting a redemption arc because I know it's about to end, but the father actually admitted he's a bad father. I mean, good stuff, good stuff. Maybe I judged the movie too early, right? If this ends with the father learning that he's a bad person and he's guilty for the sins of his offspring, and actually behaves properly with the daughter he has left, I'm willing to give this movie a high score if they fix everything with the ending, right? Yeah, it was kind of boring at moments, but if they fix the moral dilemma I have, it's good stuff. Where they are saying Allahu Akbar, which is Allah the greatest, right? They keep smashing the face of one of the boys with like a big bat with spikes. Actually, with all of them, and it looks really great. It's great practical effects with CG. Granted, more CG than practical effects, but it looks really good. yeah, I guess they are gonna get out of hell when they get like the the boreal process. And the other kid, the one that didn't do anything wrong, is just watching her brother and her brothers and sister pay the price. Oh, plot twist! The dead looking guys that there were like hooded figures. They removed the hoods, and it's themselves. They are doing this to themselves, just as the religious texts say, right? You're paying for your own sins. You're doing this to yourself. Very on the face. Maybe not a big fan of this, right? All of my siblings were punished by their terrifying selves. I will beat the crap out of myself in hell. Oh, and there is a version of herself, but it's not evil because she hasn't done anything wrong. Your place is not here, the copy tells the little girl. Is it true that dumb people will go to hell? The little girl asked her mom. Dumb people aren't the ones who get the lowest scores in class, but the ones who use their minds for bad things. Man, preach it, movie. I will give you points for that. Yeah, that's true. I hope I have a long time to prove to mom that I can be smart. Amen. Yeah, amen, little girl. All the way. Man, how this movie can be so bad and so good at the same time. I'm so conflicted. So she was a good girl, and that's why she didn't pay the price in hell. She was good to people, she was good to animals. I will say, it's still like pretty traumatic experience to see your brothers and sister be tortured to death multiples, like over and over and over again. I still, that's still a pretty bad thing to happen to you, right? We're almost done with the movie. I'm trying to get my feelings in order for the review at the end of the movie. I'm just gonna attribute the things I didn't like of the movie to the fact that I am not Indonesian or like Muslim or anything like that. I'm not gonna say it's a decent movie. And she wakes up at the hospital. She's alive now. Certificate for mom and dad. Losing their children with not enough preparation. It's a hell on earth. That's pure torture. Yeah, I guess that's true, right? I think you paid what you do in earth, not in hell. That is trying so hard to be a better father for me. I mean, at least. I mean, if your three brothers are going to die, at least your dad become a good man. And then we have another soundtrack, which is this movie has banger soundtrack. This is our story. We don't have enough time. By the passage of time, surely humanity is in a grave loss, except those who have faith do good, and urge each other to the truth, and urge each other to persevere. And it's over. I mean, I would say, overall, the movie has a good message in the end, right? Like, maybe I was judging it too hard at the beginning because it seemed it was going the wrong direction. But that's why you wait until you finish the entire thing to cast your judgment. I think overall it's a good message. Again, I think it's a little bit religious heavy-handed, but it is to be expected. I think Indonesia is a heavily Muslim country. I will have to fact check that. I'm not sure. But as far as I know, it is, right? Which like 90% or something like that, probably. And again, I understand this movie is not made for me because I'm not of that religion. I didn't grow up like that, so I kind of understand, right? But like the movie is properly done. It has a banger opening scene with like animation and everything. It has banger music. The quality of the actors, of the scenes, it's really good. Maybe the directing could use an improvement. I think the same thing of the other movie I watched. I guess it's maybe something like maybe that's the way they do movies in Indonesia, right? And I'm not used to it. The message was like a little flunky at the beginning, but it again, I think that's a problem of the direction of the movie, right? But at the end, it was okay. It was a nice message of you have to do good. If you do bad, you're gonna get punished. The punishment in hell was amazing. I think it's one of the best versions of being punished in hell I have seen in movies and games. So I think overall, I will give. I think I gave the other movie 7.5, right? I think I will give this movie 7.5 too. I think maybe the other movie it's a 7. Yeah, I think the other movie it's like a 6, and this one is like a 7. I won't give it an 8, even if I wanted to, because it's not that good. But overall, it's a complete experience. If you guys want to watch this movie with my watch along or without my watch along, it's okay. I think it's a good watch. Regardless of what religion you practice or don't practice any religion or don't care about religion, I think it's a good watch. So you should give it a try. If anything, for the kills, really good. So yeah, I think 7 it's a right score for this movie. 6 for the other one. And yeah, count me in for more Indonesian movies. I will try to watch at least another one next week because that's the last week of October, and I'm gonna stop watching horror movies when October ends, right? Muslim hell sounds interesting, but some parts sounded a lot like some Buddhist. It's kind of. I mean, all the depictions of her have similarities, right? Which is like they are hellish, if anything. So yeah, I guess that will be all for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching this movie with me, or just listening to me talk and not watching the movie, because I know not everyone can watch along. If you're watching this in a VOD, I greatly appreciate your time of putting me alongside your movie to enjoy it. And I think that will be all for this week. I will see you guys in the next stream, in the game, or whatever I decide to do with this channel. Next week we have the Halloween special. Please don't miss it out. It's gonna be awesome. And I will see you later.